I live, I work, and I play in the East End. The East End is everything to me, which is why in 2009 I decided to move into the community. Not only did we move our SARE offices to the East End, but I moved as well. And I see firsthand the richness of the culture and the heritage of the East End, but I also see the challenges that are there. And that led me to co-found and spearhead the founding of the East End Collaborative, which is an organization. It's not a real organization. It's about bringing together nonprofit, business, community leaders to work alongside the residents in the community, to hear from them, to understand from their perspective what they think their problems are and how they think we need to solve those problems. It was really interesting to me in doing this work and talking with the youth in the community what they saw as the issues. And it had nothing to do with jobs and education, the things I was thinking. It had all to do with seeing a beautiful community, wanting to see what they see in other parts of Houston in their own neighborhood. And the second thing was being able to walk down the street and feel safe. You know, this is a high pedestrian traffic, public transportation usage community, and the fact that kids can't walk to the bus stop or to the metro rail and feel safe doing it by themselves was of concern to me, which then led me to being part of the Greater East End Management District Board. And through that work, I'm able to influence and be part of some of the transformation that's happening in the East End. Well, imagine, if you will, a 19-year-old young woman who is coming here from another country, who doesn't speak English, who doesn't understand the culture of the U.S., or the systems, or how to even get a job in the U.S. It's all by herself. And on top of that is a single mother. Nonetheless, she's able to move forward, get a job, take care of her child, invest in her child's education by sending her to Catholic school, move forward in life, and in her own right be successful. And that's the story of my mother. All the characteristics and the drive, the perseverance, hard work, the soul, the faith that it takes to get ahead in a new country, and fast forward now all these years and have 2 children who graduated from college and graduate school. That tells you who my mother is. And that really, for me, has inspired me and formed who I am as a person, and leads me to do the work I do in the community and seeing myself in others and others in myself. My life is a journey, and on this journey that included the Center for Houston's Future, I gained so much clarity around leadership and how important leadership is for myself, for the community, in the business environment. That really opened the door to a lot of learning, relationships that I continue to people I continue to work with. Because of the Center for Houston's Future, we're still working alongside each other and trying to impact the community. And more importantly, they are influencing me and the work that I'm doing. A lot of them are business leaders, and in the work I do, I respond to the needs of business, helping others work in the workforce side. So being part of the Center for Houston's Future, it was a learning journey for myself that continues even today, and in going out into the world with the open mind, not thinking I know the answers, but really looking with curiosity and openness to what's in the world, and better understanding how I can be impactful. Every year at SARE, we're serving more than 4,000 people a year who want to change their own lives. But this one story of one of our graduates really speaks to the impact that the work I'm doing has on lives. And that's the story of Emilio Parker. Emilio came to SARE after serving more than half of his life in and out of jail. The last 4 of those years he served in solitary confinement. And what hit me about Emilio, what made me notice him, was seeing him in one of our classrooms covered in tattoos from head to toe. And as you can imagine, there was kind of a heaviness to him, probably trying to figure out what was he going to do with his life, not really knowing even how to navigate our system, so to speak. So he graduated from our programs, and in the training, occupational training, job readiness, how to turn on a computer. I mean, he says, I'd never turned on a computer before, and I'm supposed to be looking for jobs online. So this entire process was eye-opening for him. Ultimately, he decided to continue with his education and he is a certified drug and alcohol counselor. The reason I share that story is because for him, a light bulb went off, how his story could be meaningful and helpful to others who are going down the path that he once went down, or he could help others avoid that path. And once you realize what your purpose is on this planet, it changes everything. He's lit from inside out. He's an active father. He's a speaker in the community, and I'm proudest to share that a movie just came out about him, highlighting his story and the impact he's having on the lives of others.